What's going on, people? How are we doing? If you didn't already know, I am a nutritionist. Yes, I am. I studied sport and exercise nutrition at MMU, Manchester Metropolitan University. I could technically become what's called an associated nutritionist, where you have to basically, you pay to sign up and then you get put on some list, and I don't know what other benefits you get alongside that. But a lot of questions I get are about, obviously, nutrition, pre and post-workout nutrition, but not many about intra-workout nutrition. Now, it's very popular in other sports like cycling, football, basketball, lots of other sports. They prioritise their intra-workout nutrition, but in the world of bodybuilding, not that many people actually think about it. But it can be very important. In a few different situations, it can be very, very important, in fact. For example, if you're someone who trains fasted, then it's very important that you have an intra-workout drink. Intra-workout nutrition becomes even more important to get the most out of that session. And also, if you train with big gaps between your meals, then it can be quite important to get plenty of nutrition during your workouts. Now, you can actually buy intra-workout drinks off the shelf in your local Tesco. For example, Lucozade, Gatorade, they are intra-workout drinks, sports drinks. They were designed for athletes, or at least that's what they were designed for anyway. Some of us, myself included, use them for hangover cures. Now, you could just take a Lucozade or a Gatorade to the shop. That's what I do if I sometimes forget to make my intra-workout drink, is I'll just nip to the shop, I'll get a Lucozade. But the only problem with that is it's like 500 millilitres, it's not much liquid at all. So if you're training for like 2, possibly even 3 hours sometimes on a leg day, then 500 mils, it's not really enough. And you're gonna get through it pretty quick because, let's be honest, Lucozade tastes pretty nice. But anyway, it is a Thursday. I've just finished my deload. I had 4 days off the gym. So today will be my first time training in a couple of days. We're training pull at the Strength Asylum, as always. So I'm gonna make my pre, make my intra as well, and then we will head to the gym. And when I get back, I'll tell you a little bit more about intra workouts. We've had a delivery from the boys at MyProtein. Let's have a look inside. Let's see what we've got. We've got some protein crisps, sweet chili flavour, some more in barbecue flavour. The best way I'd describe them is like pop chips, you know, pop chips. It's just a nice little snack, you know, 100 calories is not going to eat into your calories too much, even if you're bulking as well. That is a bottle. We've got some more of this Ryan Terry Intra. I'll talk more about that in a second. Eddie Hall pre-workout, very good. Shaker. We've got one of these oversized tops. I've already tried that on. It's huge. I think they made it for obese people. Another shaker. Some cyclic dextrin. This Clearway electrolyte, ashwagandha, and then whey isolate, natural strawberry flavour. That is beautiful, by the way. Beautiful. It just tastes like a strawberry milkshake. And that's it. If you're going to get anything from MyProtein, then make sure to use my link. It would be much appreciated. That directly supports me. And use the code MorganR. It's usually, I think it's 12% at the moment, but it's usually either 12 or 37%. Sometimes it's even more. Now you might be wondering, what is the difference between an intra-workout and a pre-workout? What's the difference, mate? So a pre-workout, I did this so I didn't have a pre-workout. A pre-workout includes mainly stimulants, which are going to obviously stimulate your nervous system to get more performance out of it. Vasodilators, which are going to dilate your blood vessels to improve your pump and also improve your endurance. And then we also have in there osmolytes, which basically attract more water into the muscle, which is going to give that appearance of a bigger muscle and just basically improve the pump. A pre-workout has no calories in. An intra-workout does in fact have calories in because it's usually made up of carbohydrates, protein. They have calories in. So if you are tracking your calories, you need to track your intra-workouts. I like to think of intra-workouts as keeping the fuel tank topped up, and then pre-workouts as like NOS. So you just flip that switch and bang, you're off. Now, can you take both in one session? Yes, you can take both. I've done this for a while, and the pumps from it, I can tell you now, are absolutely incredible. Now, what does an intra-workout actually consist of? Now, usually for a bodybuilder, it will consist of carbohydrates, protein, and electrolytes. Carbohydrates to improve performance, protein, which is basically going to stimulate what's called muscle protein synthesis. This basically stops your body from breaking down muscle during your workout. Very important if you train fasted. And then the electrolytes are going to replace those which are lost during sweat, and also electrolytes are very important for muscular contractions and nerve conduction. So what you'll notice when you take an intra-workout with electrolytes in is the contractions during that workout will feel a lot better. So what are you actually looking for in an intra-workout to make it a good intra-workout? The main thing is digestibility. When you are training, you're going to be in what's called a sympathetic state. This means that the majority of your blood flow is going to be taken away from your digestive system, your digestive tract, and going to the working muscles, which means that your body's ability to digest food is going to be reduced. When choosing an intra-workout carb, a lot of people will go for maltodextrin because of the price. It's very cheap. However, the drawback of maltodextrin is that it draws a lot of water into the digestive tract, which is going to create bloating. Now, on the other hand, cyclic dextrin, this here, has a low osmolarity and passes through the digestive system very easily, making it perfect for an intra-workout carb. Now for your protein source, if you're going to choose one. I used to train with just carbs, intra-workouts. I didn't have electrolytes or protein, and I did feel the benefit of having carbs intra-workout. But if you are going to go for a protein source in there, then you need to go for another easily digestible source, which is going to be EAAs. That is the simplest form of protein. Protein, when you consume it, is broken down into amino acids. So by consuming it in that simplest form, it's going to make it very easy for your body to digest it. Intra-workouts can also be useful during a gaining phase when you're struggling to get the calories in. You put 2 scoops of that in, that's 60 grams of carbs in your drink very, very easily, and you literally won't even notice it. Like, you put that cyclic dextrin into your drink, you put a little bit of juice in there to flavour it, and you literally will not notice it. It does not change the taste or the texture of the water at all. Now this here, this is the intra-workout which I use. It's from MyProtein. It's the Ryan Terry all-in-one EAA. So it's got a very simple form of carbohydrates in the form of carb 10, which isn't cyclic dextrin, but it's very similar to it. It's got a similar chemical structure, so it's got a low osmolarity, and it's very easily digested, and it's also got EAAs in there as well as electrolytes. So let's answer the question, will an intra-workout actually improve your gains? Yes, potentially. Having a carb and a protein source in there is not only going to improve your performance, but stimulate muscle protein synthesis. Now, what is the main driver of muscle growth? It's going to be progressively overload, progressively getting stronger. Now, if you're able to perform better in the gym by having a carb source in there, then yes, that may improve your gains. That's going to be all for today's video, people. If you have any questions about intra-workouts or anything, just drop them down in the comments below. Make sure you like the video for me, click subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.